Hello, hello, amazing people. Hello. Hello, awesome, amazing people. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Thank God it's Thursday. Welcome, guys. Did you guys miss me yesterday? I did miss you too. I was not feeling too strong. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too strong. But I thank God I'm good. Thank you so much. Hey, good to see you, Tanya Brown. My beautiful diva. You are a queen. Good to see you here. Welcome. How have you been? And how is Amir? Hope you two are doing so great. Welcome, Cornelius. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate you. Okudili, welcome. I really missed you guys yesterday, you know. Wasn't feeling too well. But thank God I'm strong and better. I am feeling much better now. Welcome. I'm always excited whenever I see your face, Tanya, honestly. It warms my heart. It gives me so much joy. Hey, Uju Talk Show. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. Welcome. Dalurina Wanyoma, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hey, yeah, look at my people here. Eh? See the people that love me, sit there. Eh? Welcome. As you come in, you know the routine already. I'm just blushing today, right? Because I feel much better. You know the routine. Kindly smash the like button. Share out your community if you have any. Let's have more people diving on today's interesting discussion. Hey, oh my God, K-Business Podcast. Oh my God, good to see you. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much for joining my live stream tonight. I appreciate you. Like tonight, looks like I have people who really love me here, jumping straight on the live stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too well yesterday. The weather is taking its toll on me. It's been raining this past 2 weeks, raining non-stop. But I don't know. It's not as if the weather is cold, but somehow I find myself breaking down. I don't know, but oh, thank God. Thank you. The weather is hot. Like right now, it's hot, and I forgot to even bring my fan down because I usually have this little fan I bring down, you know, just to keep me from sweating. Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you, everyone. I really do appreciate you. Thank God it's a beautiful Thursday, and we give glory to God Almighty. Yeah, what are we discussing today? We are discussing life of single mothers and divorcees. Goodness, it is not easy for a lot of women. Life as a single mom is not easy. Life as a divorcee is not easy due to several reasons. And these are the reasons, you know, some people would rather stay in marriages. Dropping my phone. Oh God. Oh my God. Look, here you just cracked me. You're dropping my fine for the wahala I'm about to cast. Look. Guys, just get your shield because K is here and is ready to cause wahala. Guys, thank you so much, K. I know you're a gentleman. I trust your judgment. I trust your opinion. I know you're a gentleman. But thank you for this awesome super chat. I appreciate you. This really made me laugh. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. God bless you. Life as a single mother is not easy due to so many challenges. I was watching a video a couple of days ago, and in the East, Nigeria, a young lady actually invited her brother to come fight her husband. And unfortunately, in the course of the disagreement, they started fighting, and the brother, you know, did something terrible to the husband, and which caused the death of this woman's husband. She's really devastated right now because she was the one that took the case to her brother. This got me worried. Like, why would you, knowing the kind of brother you have, go complain? Marriage is supposed to be between two adults, not between two children. And this is the problem we are having. We keep having numbers, I mean, as in a countless number of divorce cases on daily basis, because it is difficult for people to actually sort out their issues amicably without either getting someone involved or without getting violent. This is not the right way to sort out issues. Going to family members to report isn't the right way. And this has caused her to become a widow today. This has caused her to become a widow today because the brother has hot temper. He has hot temper, and this hot temper of his has really cost the sister her husband's life. This is so heartbreaking, and it got me worried. Now, why would a young lady want to remain in a marriage where she's not happy? Why are some women remaining? Why are they getting trapped in this cell, in this cage? Welcome, Dee. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. A million kisses to you. Welcome. Welcome. You know, this isn't the right way. We keep having number of divorce cases every day. Some women don't have the courage. They don't have the heart to walk away. They are scared of where they'll begin from. How would they start? Where they're going to start from? What about their children? You know? And then some women are out there who are finding it difficult, you know, to move on as a single mom. They are holding on to, you know, the man that got them pregnant, and they want the man to marry them, whether there is love in that relationship or not. They keep forcing themselves into the lives of these men, knowing fully well that there is no love there. Welcome, Gabriela. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Now, the essence of my live stream tonight is to encourage women out there to conquer their fears. To conquer their fears and overcome the fears they feel. That fear that is holding them back, that will rather subject them in inhuman treatment or in abusive marriage. That fear of becoming a single mother all alone, they would rather marry a monster, a demonic man, instead of becoming a single mom. They find a way to make the man marry them by hook or crook. Life as a single mother is not the end of the world. Life as a divorcee is not the end of the world. I am preaching this tonight because I am inspired by this young lady, Korra Obidi. I haven't really been following Korra Obidi for years. In fact, I actually started following her, looking into her life last year when she had issues with her ex-husband, Justin Dean, and when they started this child custody, legal battle before they finally got divorced. You know, it was a challenging time for her. Imagine a young lady that just delivered. She may not be the perfect of all women out there. She may not be the strongest of all, but this woman really inspires me. Like, I feel, whoa, what a strong young lady in her 20s. Korra is yet to be 30. She just delivered when she started having these issues with her husband. Herald of Mary, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Please, guys, kindly hit the like button, okay, as you come in and share out the stream. Thank you so much, Herald of Mary. She just newly put to bed when she started having these issues. I don't know how long they've been patching their marriage. I don't know how long they've been struggling together to hold it down. I don't know how long they've been having this misunderstanding. But this man, her ex-husband, waited for a time a woman just put to bed when she is even most vulnerable to depression or postpartum depression. And he chose that moment to come out and announce that they are going their separate ways. This is something that can just depress any woman who isn't strong. This is something that can just ruin a woman's life at that most vulnerable moment of her life, when she just brought forth a newborn baby. It's supposed to be a time of celebration and jubilation. It's supposed to be a good news, something that should further bond the family. But unfortunately, it is a time the husband chose to split them apart. Like I said, they may be having issues, and I don't subscribe to anyone remaining in any abusive marriage, no matter what. So I can't tell how whatever what they've been having behind closed doors. But one thing is her courage. Thank you so much, Child of Mary. Is her courage, the courage she summoned to move on, move past that situation. It was tough. Her career as a dancer, her career as a singer was on the line. She has a newborn baby that needs her attention. She has a toddler that needs her attention. In all this, she faced her fears. She was able to withstand the storm. Trust me, being a new mom is tough. Being a new mom is a new phase of life entirely. Being a new mom is not easy because, one, you are sleep deprived. Two, your emotions are raging, your hormones are raging. Three, you don't get enough rest. Your baby needs attention. Toddler equally needs attention. Husband will be needing his attention as well. And then her job, her career, everything was just on the line. She stood and faced the fear. She faced the storm. She stood and weathered the storm. They started having issues, the legal issues, trying to Justin, her husband, her ex-husband, trying to take full custody of her children, the two, Atena and June, which of course is something that can break any woman. This is something that can break any woman. Having an ex wanting to take all your children, like everything, your world. She fought it. She fought it. She faced it. They dragged. And then finally, the court gave them shared custody, which was fine. I mean, every child equally deserves her father. I mean, their children. Every child deserves the presence of a father figure in their life. No child should stay. But unfortunately, when things like this happen, you don't have a choice. Shared custody would have been, I mean, it's perfect for both Korra and Justin Dean. And then recently, Justin Dean has been making cases, took her to court recently, went to court that she's not paying attention to the children. She's not giving them the attention they need. June is always crying on live stream. She wants food. June is not well attended to. Her hair is this, her hair is messy. Like a whole lot of complaint, which of course now made the court decided that no more featuring the children on social media. Both parties can do their thing without involving these children on social media, which is very perfect. I was really happy when I got that news that henceforth neither June nor Atena will be in the live stream or video or picture. Nothing, no more featuring these children or posting them on their social media platform. It was a welcome development. It was a welcome development. Let me see a few of the comments before we go on. Spicy Top with Wadia, will you allow Korra to stay with you for a week with you? With our dressing? Well, okay. The thing there is, we all have our ways of life, okay? Korra, this is who Korra is. And you know the funny thing, this is one issue Korra has with a lot of people. Her way of dressing is the only thing. Talk about a strong woman. Can we look beyond Korra's dressing? Can we look beyond how she dresses and then see the strength in this young lady and see, to see the strength of this young lady, her positive aspect, how this young lady has been, trying her best, to face her challenges, to face her fears. Do you know what it means to want to be a single mother? Do you know what it means to be a divorcee? She's gonna be a divorcee and a single mother. I mean, this is just two in one person. Life as a single mother and life as a divorcee is not funny for a lot of women, especially in her 20s. She has not seen life. Trust me, Korra is yet to see life. Oga, will you allow Korra to stay in your house for 1 week? Hey. I wouldn't want her to be near our home because she's, oh goodness. Now, I'm not going to read this. God have mercy. What is wrong with you two? You see, now, the issue most people have with Korra is the fact that her dressing is scanty. But trust me, in LA, a lot of young women dress this way. A lot of celebrities dress this way. Check out Rihanna. Check out Cardi B. Check out Beyonce. These are places these people are. I mean, they dress scantily because the life of celebrities, of course, is almost the life of nudity. A lot of them, this is just what calls attention. And as for Korra, maybe cloth they bite her for body. I don't know. But this is just her. Welcome, Thunder Scorpion. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You know, this is who she is. And you know what I keep telling people who have issues with her dressing? Her father is still alive. She has a father figure. Her father is alive. Her sisters, senior sisters are still, they are out there. If there is anyone who should complain or worry about Korra's way of dressing, that should be her family members, not me online watching. I can only come there to watch Korra on whatever she's doing, but not to look at her nakedness. You know, and a lot of guys like you follow Korra. Do you know the percentage of guys that follow Korra on her Facebook? She has up to 6.9 million followership on Facebook alone. Not talk about her Instagram, her YouTube, her TikTok. This woman is working. I don't know. She's a working machine. She's a working machine. Cardi B is a superstar. Korra is going there. She's getting to the limelight. She's been known. Korra is known not just in Nigeria. I mean, Rome was not built in a day. Cardi B was a stripper, but has that stopped Cardi B from showing off flesh? No, she's a wife, and she has a child. She's a wife and a mother. Cardi B is a wife and a mother, and she still shows more flesh than Korra Obidi. Look, like I said, our ways of life differs. I wouldn't expect Korra to cover up the way I am covering up, because I don't know how she was brought up. I don't know the environment she grew up. I don't know how her father raised her. So I can't judge her. And you know, from what you all see, her father is there. She's not hiding her style of dressing from her family. Even when she went to Nigeria recently, she was dressing the same way. In Nigeria, she was still dressing the same way, scantily. She didn't hide it from her father. And she was dancing with her dad and dancing with her sister. It is her way of dressing. So Western men allow their wives some. Come on, let us look at the celebrities that are married. Beyonce, when she was married, she went nude. Her husband was there. Like a married woman, the only person she owes is her husband and family. And if her husband allows her to dress that way and her family supports her to dress that way, who am I, spicy talk with Onwadia, to come and worry about Korra's dressing? It's none of my business. But what I am inspired of is Korra's strength, even as a single mother. What inspires me, like, and I'm sure it inspires a lot of young women there, her strength as a single mother, her strength as a divorcee. How she managed in the face of all the criticism, in the face of the challenges. Do you know that this thing is something that can traumatize a woman? She still found the strength from within her to move on. Her book will be coming out first of March, yes, in a few days' time, which is Korra is Life. That is her autobiography book. And in that book, she said she's going to say, you know, a lot of things that will shock people, what they don't know about her, what inspires her, what encourages her, where she draws her strength from. Everything will be in that book. Even though ex-husband Justin Dean is already plotting on how to sue her for $1 million on defamation of character, when he's yet to read the book, when he's yet to see his name there. But Korra is courageous enough to put these things down. She's courageous enough to face this and put everything down. Instead of wallowing in self-pity, instead of allowing this to crush her, to crumble her, she is facing her fears. She is facing this mountain before her. And she is drawing strength from it, making the most out of it to make her life and that of her children beautiful. My live stream tonight is on strength. There are a lot of young women out there who are scared of living that abusive marriage. They would rather live this life than have anybody call them a divorcee. There are a lot of young women out there who are scared of becoming single mothers all by themselves. What are you doing? How are you planning to better your life outside that marriage? Do you think it's over for you as a woman? It is not over for you. That it is over for your marriage doesn't mean it is over for you. Life goes on. Life of a single mother is a phase. Life of a divorcee is a phase. And life is in phases. Life is in phases. I really admire her strength. I don't know where that young lady gets her strength from. I believe it's from her family. Yes, and her online fans. I believe it's from there. Welcome, everyone. I say, hope she will talk about how she used the husband to get to where she is now. OMG. Like, seriously. Anyways, I believe Korra hasn't really been saying negative things about her husband, her ex-husband. This is one thing I also admire about her. She has not come out to badmouth the man. So I believe in her autobiography, she is going to pen everything down. How they met. Remember, Justin didn't come to Nigeria to pick her up. She was in Asia where she was doing her dancing class. That was where they met. And they both agreed. They came down, they had a relationship, came down to America, got married. And that, I mean, Justin did what every husband would do for a wife. He didn't do anything out of the ordinary. Justin didn't do anything that is just magnanimous. Something that will say he's the first person that ever did. A lot of men come to Nigeria, they go to Africa, and they get married, and they bring their wives over. My husband brought me over. So does it mean when we have issues tomorrow, he's going to say he brought me to diaspora, and then we had issues, he made my life better? No, she has been working hard. She's been a dancer and a singer even before she met Justin Dean. So even if she hadn't met Justin Dean, she would have met another person, or she would have found her way. She is a goal-getter. She would have found her way. The only issue I know a lot of men have with Korra is her dressing. Outside that, can you tell me any other issue you have with Korra? Those of you watching me right now, can you tell me if there is any other thing outside her dressing, her was. There was a time as a woman, I used to really frown at that. I'm like, what is Korra doing? Why is she raising her leg? Like, we can see the dark, her inner thigh. We can see this, I was like, this is tasteless. But I looked closer into this woman's life, and I see there is something beyond that body. Look beyond her scanty dressing. Look beyond her bikini. Welcome, Sister Winnie. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Please, guys, kindly hit the like button, okay? Look beyond that scanty dressing and see a woman who is strong enough, who wants to be there for her children, a woman who loved her husband. Korra loved Justin. Korra Obidi loved Justin. It's just unfortunate that I don't know, like I said, I don't know the details until I read this her autobiography. I can't really vouch on what they say online. In that aspect, I think that was why she's on social media. She should not do it without bringing it. She should do it without, okay, she could not do it without bringing it to the public on social media. She's on social media to make money. This is in fact, this is not a side hustle for Korra. This is her main hustle. Korra is a social media freak. She's everywhere. And she's cashing out big time. So you don't expect her to stop that which is bringing her money, that which is footing her bill. Really, Dee, you don't know about her and you've never heard about her? Wow. Korra Obidi, whoa. Without scanty dressing, she have got nothing. No, she can dance and she can sing. Have you gone to check out her music? Korra sings well, and come on, let's give her this credit. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's give her this credit. My wife supports women, but my wife is not a supporter of how she carries herself online. Never heard of her. Who are they? Oh my God. Are you serious? Wow, this is good news. Korra Obidi is a dancer. She's a Nigerian Igbo lady living in Los Angeles, America, United States of America, and she has 2 children. She was married to Dr. Justin Dean, and then their marriage crashed shortly after she gave birth to their second child, Athena. That was when their marriage packed up. Just few days after she delivered, and she went on natural birth without any, just with the assistance of a midwife. She delivered at home. You need to see her, like, goodness. That was where I actually started liking this woman, because I love strong women. I love courageous women. And I see that. I look beyond their faults. Korra can sing or dance. Are you serious? Oh my God. No. Come on, check her Instagram. Korra can sing. Korra can dance. She may not be like Beyonce or Shakira. No, Shakira is even old school. Or Rihanna or Cardi B. But in her own way, she is really doing so well. Like she brings her, and she's an entertainer. How many women can juggle all these things together and still be an amazing mother? How many women can do this? How many women can juggle all this together? A dancer, a singer, an instructor, a content creator, an influencer, like everything. How many women can juggle all this and still be an awesome mother in the face of divorce and a newborn baby? Just a few. Just a few. I have been following her for 8 years. She's not that good. You've been following her for 8 years. You should be in love with Korra. You should be in love with Korra if you've been following Korra for 8 years. Trust me, you should be in love with her. Trust me, for you to bumper to bumper, bumper to bumper, bumper to bumper. Ross, just admit it that there is something about her that you like. There is something about her. People twerk for money these days. People twerk on Instagram and TikTok especially, and they're cashing out. That is their own. I don't twerk, but I cannot, because this is who they are. We are all different. And in our African tradition, trust me, a lot of our dance requires the use of the hips. A lot of our dance requires tell me any African dance where you will not even use the hips. Tell me. This is my topic today, is on dressing for married women. What a coincidence, we think alike. Yeah, absolutely. She is twerking for likes and donations. That's not what a mother should show her kids. Like I said, there are a lot of mothers out there who are doing awesome, but to Korra, this is her job. Like strippers in the club, this is their job. I cannot judge them, because this is where they make their money from. We have strippers, dancers, who just do entertainment. This is who they are. I cannot determine for them, but they are great mothers. Let us give it to them. They are great mothers. Look at Korra. Despite all this, she still has time for Athena and June. Welcome, Chairman Dove. Welcome. I appreciate you. Yes, she can do all, but don't tear father down. Mental health is real. Okay, welcome. I appreciate you. Please kindly smash the like button. Trust me, outside this, there is more to what Korra. Okay, tell me something. Why you've been following Korra for a long time? Can you tell me? Cornelius, I know you watch Korra. Maybe you may not let me know you go and watch Was. Do you watch Korra? Do you watch Korra? Is Korra's Kitchen? Is Korra's Kitchen? Was. Do you watch it? Tell me what inspires you. Why are you watching Korra? Why are you watching her? This lady, she went through a very troubling water. Each time I look at her with this newborn and a toddler, I wonder, how did she do it? How did she? Trust me, even with the criticism on social media, like men like Kay and Cornelius have, they don't like Korra. I know because of the dressing, and I know there are a lot of men out there who believe that a wife should dress decently, cover up. But trust me, not every woman that covers up from head to toe is perfect. Not every woman that covers from head to toe is decent. Beyond that covering, what is there? This woman that deleted her husband, that made the brother delete her husband, and so many other women who have deleted their husbands, they cover up. They tie double wrapper. They tie their hair. Ufama, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you for that thumbs up. They tie double wrapper. They wear boo-boo. You know, they cover up behind that covering. What is there? Are they decent inside? There are women who are mothers. They cover up, yet they are mean, even to their own children. Even to their own children, they are not responsible mothers. You know, so I cannot, because of her dressing, conclude this is just dressing. After all, when we were created, we came naked, and naked we shall go. We came naked here on earth, and naked we will all return. So, in this heat, imagine LA, that can be very hot sometimes. I have been there just once, and I spent just a week over there, you know. But that place is hot, and apart from it, this is her signature. Every artist have their own signature. They all have their signature. This is Korra's signature, and that is what brought her millions of followers. I may not have the courage to do what Korra is doing. People are different. There are certain things I cannot do. Not because I can't do it, but somehow where I came from, like I said, my upbringing may differ from Korra's upbringing. My husband is different from Korra's husband. Okay, so but whoever, this is a free world. So long as she is not having indecent affair outside, she's a responsible mother. She's paying her bills. She's supporting her husband. If the husband gives her, well, okay, can I ask you guys here in the chat? Korra's husband has been supporting. In fact, on many occasions, I have seen Korra and Justin Dean even almost unclad. Justin Dean holds her, you know, he's there when she just has Justin Dean as her husband ever said, come out to say, I don't like the way my wife dresses. I don't think so. All he did was to serve her breakfast immediately she delivered, which isn't the right way. Which isn't, I mean, come on, what man, no matter how much you dislike this woman, give her at least 3 months to recover after birth. What responsible man does this? Your child is involved, not just the woman. You have a child, a newborn baby that was brought into the world. If this woman would have gone into depression, do you know it would have affected the newborn baby? If she had gone into depression, this would have affected the newborn baby. But she kept quiet, even while Justin Dean kept on coming out, bashing her, saying a lot of distasteful things about her. When he was the husband for how long? He didn't come out to say he doesn't like Korra's dressing. He was looking for different places to hold his hand, to fault her. And then finally, he couldn't just place his hand in one place. He couldn't just place his hand. All he was doing, she wasn't this, she did this, she did that. What cogent reason? What cogent reason? Can you pinpoint one cogent reason why Justin Dean served that breakfast immediately after birth? It takes a strong woman to stay sane and not give in to depression to what this man did to her. It goes to show that she knows her worth as a woman. She knows that she's worth more. She deserves better. Faced it. And she's moving on. Since last year, we are yet to see Korra break down. Sometimes I look at her and I worry for her. I worry, like, I hope Korra will not break down. Let me drop my link here. I would like to have 1 or 2 people join in on this discussion, okay? Thank you so much, everyone. Know it that I really appreciate it. Let me drop my link. Whoever want to come up, please, your opinion is respected, and let's respect everyone's view and opinion, okay? No bashing, let's respect everyone, okay? I am dropping my link now. So if you want to come up, jump on the link. Let us discuss. Yeah, their problem has been ongoing for long, not today, maybe. Like, I don't know How long? Like I said, I don't know what has been going on. You see, in marriage, couples have issues. The only thing we see is when they bring it out on social media or when they go to court. That is when we get to know that they are having issues. Otherwise, people cover up. Do you know? I may be here. You don't know if I'm covering up anything. You don't know if I just finished crying 1 minute ago. You don't know if my husband just gave me goosebumps 1 minute ago. But until I bring it on social media, nobody's going to hear about it. Nobody's going to know. So it's only when they bring it out on social media that people get to know that something is wrong. We have someone here. We have a guest already. The beautiful Uju Talk Show. Welcome, Wanyoma. Thank you so much for your love and your support. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Host, you're doing well. Thank you so much for all you do. I appreciate you. You're such an amazing soul. Thank you for your love. Like I said, I have a topic today on dressing for married women. All right, when it comes to Korra, I applaud her.
Okay, live stream coming up.
Yeah, I have live stream coming up at 12:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Thursdays there. Yesterday, I just
welcome, Mary Queen.
Yeah, because I wanted to talk about that YouTube stuff, but my main live stream is today. So we're going to keep it real. We're going to talk. So when coming to Korra is a strong woman. I understand. She's a good mother. She's trying to take care of her kids. But I want to let you know that Justin didn't wake up and serve her that breakfast. They have been having problems before that. Because Nancy, Korra's sister, talked about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just eating here. Talked about it.
Okay.
She said at a point she had to block both of them because Justin kept complaining, never stopped complaining about how Korra dresses. And Korra, on the other hand, the sister will say, yeah, sometimes you tell Korra, tone it down now, tone it down, And Korra will complain about Justin too, because Justin will be treating her badly. There's one thing that Korra said, one of her live stream, it shocked me. I'm going to share that on my live stream, actually. It really shocked me. And I've been pondering about that. Her husband called her name, like P word.
Whoa.
Yes, in front of people, not to her face. Normally, Korra complained that she normally calls her that. But that time they went to a party in front of all their friends, he called her that name and was treating her like that in front of their friends at a party. Even pushed her when they were going home to tell you how disgusted he was about her. So for us to say that he didn't complain about, he's been complaining about that dressing. But one thing
on social media he comes out openly to support her.
No.
I mean, if I'm on social media now with my husband putting on only pant and bra, and then suddenly it's, maybe we've been having issues behind closed up. You see, my husband will not come out on social media if he doesn't like my style of dressing, and then come on social media and still do all those things with me.
Exactly.
You get the point?
And after doing that, comments from people. Guess what? She respected her wife to talk to her behind the scene, to tone down. And remember a video, I don't know, that was a long time ago. Korra was shooting a video and was saying her husband is like, wear something. That was what started that thing. So her husband got a jacket for her. She's like, I don't want this jacket. That's what
I saw that particular video.
Yeah, that was when people started talking that Korra is so rude, and so that was what actually triggered the whole thing. You saw that video? Yeah. So coming to Korra being a strong woman, she's a strong woman. She's multi-talented. She can sing. She can do all that stuff. But when it comes to dressing, you say, yeah, that's why it is called a strip club. You dress like that in a strip club. Do you understand? Like her kids are growing up now. Picking her kids from school, it will be indecent for her to dress like that to pick her kids up from school. It's no longer about her. It's about other people. Other people have children that they wouldn't want their child to see somebody dressed like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's when she has to realize that this dressing is no longer just for me. Of course, if you're doing your dance and doing your stuff, say, do that. But when it comes to a social place, a social gathering, like a school or outside, some people, like even going to the grocery store, you take your kids to the grocery store. Some of parents will just close their kids' eyes, not to see, something like that, people, because kids are there. We should not allow our kids to see.
But remember that Korra is in Los Angeles, where this thing is very, very common.
No,
Like, I was there, and I see a lot of young ladies with children dressing like this is just provocatively. I don't know how she picks up the children from school. If she dresses the same way she dances, I don't know. I've not seen her in any social gathering dressed that way, except maybe entertainment, that I usually see her dressed that way when she's entertaining in a party, in a club, or events.
But because those young ones dress like that doesn't make it right. Do you understand?
Korra is still young.
No, because I know she's young. That's what I'm saying. Because they dress like that doesn't mean it is right. Like there was a day I went to the grocery store and I saw this lady. Yeah, she was wearing this, wearing this, what do you call it? This shorts that they
bikini?
wear that is
bomb shorts.
The bomb that one was like, I don't know what to call it. Do you know people?
It is like a bomb shorts of this.
Yeah, but this one was so high, and this big lady's lap, and she was, was like everywhere. Her boobs, I think she was wearing swimming suit for up here. What you wear for. Yeah. And she came into the store. All people gave it to her. Some women were saying, you don't need to dress like this inside the store. Maybe she went swimming or went to a party and then ran in to get something. People gave it to her. People were looking at her.
Trust me, in Brazil here, nobody's going to say a word. Because this is their lifestyle here.
No, people were looking at her like, no, that's wrong of you. No. Do you understand? Because we have kids. We go to grocery shopping with our kids. It doesn't matter. Go to the club, dress like that. Nobody will bother you. Go to the pool, dress like that. Nobody. But it is indecent to dress like that to a grocery store when you know that families are there, kids are there. That's the way I look at it. That's just the way I look at it.
Like in the case of Korra does these things mostly on social media and at home when she's cooking, when she's just dancing with her children. This is just entertainment for her. But like professional, like events, like how do I put it? Social gathering, official gathering. I don't think she dresses that way. I've seen her dress decently in some occasions like that. Gown, decent outfits, and all that.
Yeah, I remember that award she went to. One of the is it Two-Face or one of the big musicians there was just telling her, Korra, now you have to stop all this twerking now that you won an award.
That is this guy, this my Igbo brother, Fino.
Fino. And Korra is like, no,
Fino.
We're starting. And whether we like it or not, let the truth be told. She knows the audience she wants. She knows the audience she's attracting.
And she's getting it now. Ojuma, who are her audience? Go and check. Do you know that majority of her audience are still women, married women, and married men?
I know.
Majority of them.
That's the audience. That's what they want to see. That's okay. But she knows there's days you say these are for my men. She gives them what they want. And most of these men, I don't like the way she dressed. But you watch her. You are just there staring.
They're watching her. How am I sure Cornelius is not watching Korra? How am I sure Cornelius is not watching Korra behind my back? How am I sure? Then we tell how am I sure Cornelius is not watching Korra's kitchen? How am I sure?
I need to go and start getting dressed. Big up Cornelius, I can leave him alone. Leave him alone. Not be you they promote Korra now. Yeah, he has to go and see now and follow up with the story. Not be you they talk about him. So he has to go and follow up with the story and see whether what you're saying is correct.
Before now, has he not? How did he know Korra dresses indecently? How did he know that Korra is only showing? How did he know? He has been watching.
Nana K has been following Korra and here saying, I don't like the way she dresses. K, you that you've been following her. Have you dropped a comment there to say, Korra big, please go and dress nice?
They don't like it. Go and check Korra's on go to her comment section. Majority are men. And I think, okay, you guys don't like her dressing. You don't, but you all are here always watching. In fact, before Korra drops a video, they've gathered like this thing and they are watching her. While they are watching, some will just be, what are they doing? Truly, these men
Korra
don't
knows.
like it the way they are saying. Why are they always there? I recently started following Korra as a woman. How am I sure Cornelius has not been following Korra for the past 8 years?
I
Eh?
mean, even when she start doing that twerk and I say, Korra, I Korra you, I just go. Because no. That, no. That her twerking, I know that's her thing, her stuff. It's okay.
It's a
That's what she's
selling point.
What was that? What did you say?
I say it's
Okay.
a selling point. That working without her small bumble is a selling point.
And I wanted to tell Korra, you know, there are some people, you know, they have a colony where people go free. They don't wear anything. They are free. You don't wear anything. You don't wear. You just show the way God created you. So I think Korra belongs to that colony, actually. If she would like to explore it, I think she'll be happier there.
What if naturally she doesn't really like, there are people who don't like putting on certain outfit. Like some women, there are women as we speak now, they don't put on pants at all. Like they dislike, in fact, you bring pants close to them, they can fight you. They don't put on pants underneath. So what if Korra falls into the category of women who don't like fabrics touching their skin much?
If they know they don't put pants, underwear, we're talking about underwear, isn't it? We call
underwear.
Pants. Underwear. Yeah.
Oh, Americans call it pants. Sorry, in Nigerian language, British call it we call it pata. What do I call it? Dross, pants, which one? Catapult. The one you put on before the main American pants. That is the trouser.
Yeah, we call it underwear. Yes.
Yeah.
So if they know they don't put on underwear, then they have to wear something to cover them. They don't have to, when they sit, they open and everybody will be seeing their business. That is indecent. Do you understand? Yeah. That is indecent.
Like the women gowns, skirts, trousers, they don't put on anything. Like I've come across women who don't like anything called pants at all, like undergarments at all. Okay. So Korra may not really be a fan of covering up the much. And like I said, this is who she is, and maybe this is how she was brought up. Her husband, her father, her sisters, every one of them are there cheering, even her in-laws. They're all there cheering her. They're all there supporting her.
Because there's nothing they can do at this point. They've talked to her. She's not changing. This is her, and that's okay. But what I'm saying is for her to know the limit, to know boundaries. Do you understand? Know where she goes looking like that. If she's doing like that in her home and doing like that in her place of work, where she dances, that's okay. But just be respect other people's, boundaries or whatever, because we have children. We don't want our children to be seeing that. That's just a thing. I don't have anything against, if she likes, let her, as long as she's in her house doing it. But outside, she should just be careful how she does it. Just like me now, I say, because I like going naked. Let me just wear my skimpy anything and go outside. That's wrong now.
Yeah, no, that is you. That is you. But do you know that if you were brought up in an environment, welcome Tyra Motive, thank you so much, Victory Activities, I appreciate you. Do you know that if you are in an environment or you are raised in an environment where scanty dressing is accepted and not frowned at, you will not feel uncomfortable with it. Especially if everyone else in the house, don't see anything wrong with that.
What makes me human is to consider other people's feelings. Do you understand? That's what makes me human. I can't say because I feel comfortable doing this, I have to do it. Do you understand? I can do it within my house. I can do it. But outside, I have to consider other people. That is what makes me human. You see? I have to consider other people. That's just the bottom line, whether we like it or not.
I totally agree with you.
And the thing is, like, she can still wear her short skirts, she can still wear her top, but not, the way, not too revealing. Do you understand? Those ones are.
But we've not seen inside of her pekus before. We only see the sides. We've not seen her pekus before. Who knows the color of her pekus? Nobody does. We've not seen the inner chamber. We only see the flesh around. Which
okay. I beg, I don't want to discuss Sapekus.
No, nobody has seen Korra's inner pekus. We only see her
And we don't
pants,
want to see
and
that
pants is
pekus,
the
I beg.
covering.
Yeah. Once she shows that pekus, YouTube will shut her down and she knows it. Do you understand?
That
Channel will
means
come
it's
down.
still decent enough for YouTube, where adults are, because children are YouTube for kids is there, and children underage children are not allowed to be on Facebook either,
That's what
unless
I'm
their parents
telling you,
open
that
the
I
account for
don't
them.
care what she does on her YouTube channel, as long as she doesn't dress it outside where the children are, grocery shopping or school. That's what I'm trying to say. YouTube, she can do whatever she wants to do. That's her channel. But I'm saying outside where other kids are.
Yeah.
You see?
Well, thank you.
Okay,
So
thank
before
you.
you leave, what do you have to
I'm
say
running
on?
late.
And okay, you can go now. You can go. Don't worry.
No, go ahead.
Just
Go
run
ahead.
along.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Let me
What do you
finish.
have to say on encouraging women who are going through one challenges or the other, especially those in an abusive marriage or domestic violence, those who can live, who are too afraid? Because the whole essence why I brought Korra in here is her strength, despite all the challenges she faced, despite the criticism. We never see her one day break down or go into depression or even come out on social media to write a depressing word. She has broken down once in a while, like maybe what Justin is doing to her, but like she's still carrying on with her job, with her career, with everything she's doing, gracefully. Like, what do you have to say to women going through challenges who are too afraid to leave that comfort zone because they are afraid to go start life all over or independently?
Yeah.
Just break.
Strength differs. Every woman is different. Because Korra doesn't show everything she goes through on social media. Doesn't mean that she has not gone through all that. She has been depressed. Think about it. She just had a baby and this happened. And she talked about it and her sister talked about it. She says she was down. That made her sister to run to come to her rescue. But she will not share all that. Maybe that book will show most of the things she went through. But what I'm trying to tell the
the
people is you
autobiography
have to
that will be
gather.
released very soon.
You have to gather an inner strength. There is an inner strength. When you look at your children, if you have kids, they should give you strength to know that you can do it. What happens is that some of these women are so dependent on the man. Do you understand? They don't have a job. They don't have anything doing. That is where the problem is. And to them, okay, if I leave this man, how do I start? What do I do? I don't have accommodation, no food, nothing. So to them, that defeats them immediately. That's why some of them stay. That is why if you, on my channel, I advocate for, especially in Nigeria, to build shelters for abused women, battered women. They need shelters.
That would be something amazing if the government or somebody takes up this project to help women who are struggling, who are too afraid, or who don't even have the means to step out there and start.
Exactly. I preach that on my channel a lot. I said it can start from individuals like NGOs. It can start from churches. These churches, it can start from them so that a woman will know at least when I leave, I have roof over my head and my children's head. Do you understand? That is mostly the important thing, because here in America, they have shelters for them. That's where how they can escape easily. Do you understand? But in Nigeria, where? Because I had a story, somebody, reached out to me. A woman, she has how many children? 5 children. She's suffering it. She doesn't know where to go. She doesn't have a place to go. Do you understand? And most of these men are actually the breadwinner for these people, their wife's family. The wife's family depend on them. So you see, so if she leaves, no money for her, no money for her family. So that's why that's why I encourage women, find something doing. It is not easy till you walk their walk, because you will not know what to do. See? That's just the thing. You will not know what to do. But if they have shelters, I tell them, just leave at least a friend, find a friend. So these shelters, what they will do is shelter them till they find something doing. And then they can get their own accommodation. You see? But in Nigeria, I don't know where they have them. I really don't know how they do it. So my dear, and you see most of them, after leaving, they go back. Because they have nothing to fall on. They have nothing to do. So Korra is doing that because Korra, she says she wants to buy a house too. Yeah, she's been making
Yeah,
money.
I
She
think in
doesn't need
Ghana.
him. Yeah, she doesn't need him.
Mm.
All right, my dear, I gotta go so I can start getting ready. I
Thank you
appreciate
so
you.
much. Thank you. That is
I
Uju Talk
appreciate you.
Shows, and she'll be starting her live stream very shortly. So when we are done from here, we'll also go in there and hear from her. If you're watching me from the background, kindly come in here, drop your thumbs up, and join in on this discussion. Like, what are the Uju Talk Show just said now about shelter for women is something our government needs to begin to look into, as even our churches. The one major reason why a lot of women are too afraid to go out there and start all over is the fear of starting. No, where would they even begin from? No roof over their head. How many friends can accommodate a single mother or a divorcee without really complaining after a few weeks? How many persons can entertain or can accommodate a woman with children without complaining? Trust me, it is not easy. This is something every church, big churches, and some organizations should begin to look into, providing shelter and at least some basic meals for women who want to live or women who have left, instead of these spousal killings going on every day. Let the woman start from somewhere, so she can push herself forward, so she can go out there and do things for herself in order to provide for her children, instead of staying and relying on the man who has been maltreating her, abusing her, or treating her like a trash. This is one major reason, and she really nailed it. This is so true. Shelter. And then the fear of what families will say has not helped so many women. Their families keep encouraging, you don't have to stay, endure. I was saying this a couple of days ago. It rains everywhere, so women stay. They stay put. But I'm making this live stream to encourage you. You are not too young to be a divorcee. You are not too young to be a single mother. You can do it, provided you know that home is no longer safe for you. You can do it, provided you know that your life is at risk. You can do it. All you need to do is one step at a time. Take it one day at a time. It may be difficult from the start. It may be tough from the beginning. But who says you can't do it? I can't wait. Personally, I can't wait to see what Korra has written down. Do you know why? I want to get to know this woman better. Beyond this scanty dressing, I want to know, who is Korra? What makes her skin thick? What inspires her? What encourages her? What motivates her? What pushes her? I don't know what is fueling this young lady's energy. From her autobiography, we will know about this. Are you a single mother out there afraid of starting all over? Are you afraid of going out there as a divorcee? Like you don't want anybody to give you that name. Then if you go to any office or you're applying for something, you want to do something, that you're supposed to feel either Mrs., Miss, divorced, widowed, and then you don't want to attach that divorced because you feel it's a stigma. Being divorced is not a stigma. It only means that you love yourself enough to walk out of that mess. It means that you love yourself enough, you value yourself enough, you know your self-worth as a woman to walk out of it. Many who are not courageous have ended their lives, or their lives have been taken away from them because they are afraid. They are not courageous. They are afraid of what the people will say, what society will say, what their family members will say. Even if you don't have a job doing at this time, you can start something no matter how little. Welcome, Anita. Thank you so much for coming, Queen. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you for that thumbs up. You can do it. Start small. You don't have to be big like Korra. You don't have to be big on social media like Korra Obidi, before you start something. You can start small with your children. It is far more dignifying than, staying like an animal in one home where you're not valued. I saw a video of one woman, her husband tied for almost 1 year. He married her and then 6 months down the line, this guy locked her up in one room like an animal in cage. That is where she pees. That is where she poos. That is where she eats. That is where she does everything. Feeding her just once in a day, so like a loaf of bread, one tiny bread. Feeding her once in a day. For a month, her family never bothered to look for her. They only call, and when they call the husband, he says she's fine. I was asking, did they not even ever think that this woman is a human being? They need to talk to her and hear from her. She was locked up. And when one day the neighbors got to hear her voice and came to her rescue, this woman was in there for almost 1 year. For almost 1 year, she was caged in there like an animal. All for what? Because she wants to be married. There are a lot of women in prison. They can't speak. They've got no voice. They don't have voices to speak. Nobody hears anything about them. We have this amazing man here, my pastor. Okay, I call him my pastor. Welcome, pastor. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Welcome, and his insight. Thank you so much, Victory Activities. Yeah, welcome. So what do you have to say? I know you've been in the chat with Cornelius, like, geez, what is
yeah, you know, me and your husband, we are part of the men's association, and
I'm telling you, hey, why have you been watching Korra for this long? And you are so addicted to Korra. Why have you been watching her?
I wasn't addicted to, like, you know, it was like I followed her on Instagram. That's how, you know, because somebody shared one of her videos. So I think I don't know what she was doing. She was doing like a dance group or whatever. So I followed her. It's not like I watched her, because I'm not on Instagram like that. This is before she came to America. But, you know, I agree with what you're saying, where single, you know, if you're in a bad relationship, it's time for you to move on and move out. But looking on the outside, like me looking from the outside of this situation with Korra and Justin, I look at it as a safety issue, right? Before the judge made a decision to remove the kids from social media, I've been saying this. Like, I comment on some of the videos like, hey, please take the cameras off those children because people are watching. And people will respond to me and say, oh, get out of here, God will fire you. You know, all her fans, they'll come for you, right? But I look at it. I look at it.
Korra. No, they don't joke with Korra.
And the thing is, check this out, Spice. And for single mothers, me looking from the outside, the way she dressed, the way she throws all the personal items on social media, you have to remember there's a lot of men out here who have mental health issues, and they seeing that and they looking at her as a vulnerable woman, right? She's alone, right? If she lives in an apartment by herself with her 2 kids. So we can't really compare her to Cardi B and Beyonce. Beyonce and them, they can dress naked, but they have security. They have money to pay for security every year, every month, wherever they go. Korra don't have money for security. You know what I'm saying? And the moment, one time I seen a video with her walking on the street with a small skirt, with her butt hanging out with her kids. As a man, that's a safety issue. It's not with her dressing like that. She has children with her, 2 young girls. And as a guy, of course, I'll go to the judge and say, the way she's putting the children out there, I have a problem with that. Because here's the thing. I've worked in social services and I've worked in law enforcement. I was an investigator. I was a case manager. I have seen cases like this where a single mother being at home by herself, guys broke into, I had a case where guys broke into the house, grabbed the mother, left the kids, and took the mother to another state to be trafficked as a prostitute. So that's the way that's the way I look at Korra. Like, you by yourself, you with your children, I found out where Korra lived. If I can find out what Korra's real name is, because Korra is not her name. You know that.
She has an Igbo name.
Exactly.
I
know her name. Yeah. I know where she lives. I know. Yeah. If you can get the court records in America, you know where she lived. So are you telling me a crazy guy seeing this girl dancing and shaking that thing online would not get enticed? Like, you know what? let me find out where this girl live and try something. She's by herself. She's a single mother. So as single
And
mothers,
we have a lot
you
of them in America. You know, we have a lot of them
exactly,
down there.
exactly. You got a lot of sick people who will stalk you. Why do you think celebrities have security everywhere they go? Because they know there's sick men that fantasize about them sexually. Like in America, we have this thing called sex offenders list. When somebody's been charged with a sex crime, their name goes into a database. So when they move into a neighborhood, we know this person is a sex offender. So a lot of people, and there's a lot of people with those types of records in several communities in America. So as a single mother, you gotta fly under the radar. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fly under the radar. Leave entertainment to entertainment. And she has 1 million
But
subscribers, 1 million followers. A lot of people follow.
Faith,
Yeah.
we only see her. Sorry, we only see her with the children. How are we sure she doesn't go out with security, like with bodyguards? I mean, she will show us what she wants us to see, okay? The camera guy is always there. And then how are we sure she doesn't hire security? When she came down to Nigeria, we saw she hired a mopo, a male mopos, and when she took picture with the mopol, people started talking, don't seduce our officer, and then they had to relieve the guy and then gave her a female officer to accompany her. So she had security while in Nigeria who accompanies her to wherever she's going to. So how are we sure she's not been moving around with security
Spice,
just
here's the thing.
just that we don't get
Here's Spice. Spice. In Nigeria, if I go to Nigeria for a week, I can hire security with my money, right? But if I live in America, I can't afford that every day. She got to take those kids to school every single day. Are you telling me she's going to hire security every single day in America? You know? So the way I look at it as a safety issue. And I think Justin has had enough of how she was dressing. Because I had a girlfriend just like that. Everywhere we go, she want to dress those type of ways, like, you know, showing everything. And I always try to tell her to keep it down because I don't like too much attention, you know. And she got all the necessary attention she wanted.
Or you don't like it? Which one?
I like the attention for me in my house, but not for other guys to be hollering at
do you love what you see, or you don't like people looking at her? No.
Here's the thing. Is it
that you don't like what you see?
No, because here's the thing.
Or you don't like other eyes seeing the same thing you are seeing.
Spice, check this out, right? If you were a woman and her butt is coming out of a shorts, and you go out to eat, and there's a group of guys standing there saying, "Hey, girl, you look good. Hey, come here, let me touch that butt." Are you, as a man, are you gonna say, "Let's keep walking," or are you gonna defend your woman? So, in order for you not to get those type of attention, dress nice so we don't get attention where I have to go and start fighting people because of what you're wearing. Don't you know that a lot of men fight for their woman because the woman has a tight dress on and the guys are like, you know, yelling all types of crazy stuff? It's serious. It's true. It's true. It's true. Spice, so don't make me get mad, dude. It's true. It's true. You don't want too much attention.
Oh my God. Can you sound like a jealous guy? I believe me.
But no. It's not like I'm a jealous guy, but for me personally, you don't want too much attention in public. There's safety. Exactly. Thank you, Calinius. There's safety issues that goes with it. And working in law enforcement and social services, I've seen cases where single mothers, they're by themselves, they've been kidnapped, they've been deleted because they were by themselves. And the thing is, people know that. When you let it be known that you're by yourself, you put yourself at risk. That's all I'm saying, you know. And we just pray that nothing happens to anybody.
Yeah. Hang in there. We'll have a beautiful Oyoyo Swan in here. Welcome. Thank you so much. In fact, Oyoyo is ready for you right now. She is so ready for you right now. Hope you got your shit ready, okay?
Welcome, Oyoyo was talking back in the chat. The last video that was Oyoyo?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bring it, Oyoyo.
Oyoyo, good to see you. Welcome, Queen.
Thank you for having me. I'm kind of a little busy, but I just want to
Oh,
chip in one thing here.
all right.
And I keep saying it, and it's going to be the same thing I'll be talking about as well. It's always easier for another person to remove the thing on your eyes than the person rechecking his or her own eyes to see the same dirt. And secondly, we human, we assume the position of God to judge who is righteous and who is not righteous. Yesterday in my live stream, I talked about the decent dress pastor, the decent dress a pastor's lover, and all of that, and then compare to this girl that the world is crucifying. While I was on the live stream, somebody asked me a question that if Korra were to be my child and she comes home dressing like this, what will I do? I simply asked the person one question. I want to believe you live in the US, so you will be part of the system in the US to know what I'm going to ask you now. Assuming I sent my child to college and I sent her as a daughter to college and she comes back telling me, Mom, I've changed my gender. Am I gonna throw her away or him, whatever gender she decided to? That woman ran away. She never came back to my live stream, or rather, she never commented again. Because the thing is this: just like last year, a House of Assembly guy was busy campaigning in the House of Assembly in the US against gay rights, this right, this right. And then when he finished talking about it on the stage, this man left the venue and attended his son's gay wedding. So what a contradiction. The thing is that
Whoa.
we judge people so easily. Do I like the way Korra dresses? Personally, I don't like her the way she dresses. But am I gonna condemn and ask her to dress the way I want her to dress? Definitely no. Reason is that she is an adult to make her decisions. Secondly, Justin met this girl dancing in China when she was studying, I think, her master's program. Johnson, I
Mm.
mean, whatever his name is, he met this girl the same way the girl has been. You can't change an adult. People should get it from the onset into a relationship before they get into marriage. You meet an adult this way and you think automatically if she becomes a mother, she's going to change. The last time I checked, Cardi B still twerks if she's doing dance performance. She was a stripper. That was how she came to fame. She hasn't stopped twerking. And because she married her kind, nobody is complaining. Justin knew this girl before all of that. If you were not comfortable with the way she was dressing, why put her in a family way? You could have just told her, you know what, I don't think this is my kind of wife to be, but you went on, married this girl, now want to force it down her throat
Absolutely.
for her to suit you. Life doesn't go that way. And the last time I checked, adults don't change that way. They don't.
Uh, oh, you know what I said initially that okay, let's assume they started dating, she got pregnant and all that. He married her and he was still coming out on social media with her
With
almost
her,
unplanned.
with
They
her.
were doing all the pepper them gang together as husband and wife. And in fact, do you know that a lot of homes had issues because of Justin and Korra? Because a lot of women were comparing their husbands to Justin. Nigerian men, African men with their mentality. This is a white man. Korra is an Igbo girl. Look at her. The husband supports her and all that. They were doing the pepper them until
Yeah.
she delivered, and then he came up with the breakup with
Three
the
days
heartbreak.
after had giving birth. 3 days. Who is that just man that would do that? 3 days after giving birth, you
That's
came
rude.
online to tell your woman that you're seeking for a divorce. Do we need to know that? And somebody would. K was saying that Justin saved that girl from the white man saved her from the village. No, that is the
Okay,
least
you
of
guys
it.
met
He did.
on my prayer this morning.
Yeah, he did. He saved her. Brought her to America. What else?
No,
She would
but
still be in Nigeria right now.
Korra wasn't in Nigeria, okay? They met
So
in,
who
in,
filed?
in China when
So who filed for her to be a citizen or green card holder?
it's only normal because he was interested in her.
Yeah. He look, when you bring somebody from Nigeria, you've done a good thing. It's a blessing to get out of Nigeria to come
Oh,
here for a better living.
Please, he did not bring this girl from the Nigeria. We should say the things the way they are. They met
Okay, so
when she was
how
at
did she
school.
become a citizen
They
of the
met
United
in
States?
however she becomes the United States. They met there, fell in love in China, and agreed to
Okay,
follow her husband to where her
okay,
husband lives.
okay. He could have
That
said,
should
you
be
know what? Why about
stated
you stay in
clearly.
Nigeria? I'll stay in US, and I'll come and visit you in Nigeria once or twice every year. But she is
I
here.
mean, how could
She is
you?
here.
No,
I'm being honest.
first
A
of
lot of
all,
Nigerian
was
men,
she
a lot of
hungry that
Nigerian men will
he
leave their
was
wives
saving
back
her?
home.
Was she hungry that he was saving her?
Of course, to get out of Nigeria. You kidding me? Anybody would want to leave Nigeria right now. Yeah, he said he pretty much gave her a new life.
Please, he did not save her.
Yes,
He
he
met
did.
her.
He
He met
saved
her a
her.
dancer in China, doing her
Fine.
postgraduate studies and doing her dancing
Now,
career.
let me ask
So
you a
he did
question.
not
What
save
about
her.
if he did?
He
If
did
he
not
did?
pay for her tuition in China.
Okay,
He did
cool.
not
No
pay for her
problem.
living expenses. So
No
people should
problem.
stop
No
looking at
problem.
it as if she came from the village. Damn
No
no.
problem. But how is she a citizen of the United States right now?
She's not, because the last time she traveled, she
Okay.
still
Is
went
she
with
a
her
green
green
card holder?
passport.
Is
She's
she a
not
green
a
card holder?
citizen. And everybody can get citizenship if you really want to.
Okay. Is she a
Everybody
green card
can.
holder? That's what I asked. Is she a green card holder?
I don't know. I don't know her
Okay.
personal life.
If
I
she
don't know
is a
what
green
she
card
does.
holder
If she
or a U.S.
wants to get
citizen, it's
citizenship
because of him.
without Justin, she could have stiol gotten it.
She
It's
wouldn't
not
have got
because
it.
of
As she wouldn't
citizenship.
have got it. She wouldn't have got it. She would have to file for asylum to
But
get
Kay,
citizenship. Yeah.
what if she gets it through another man? What if she met another person? I mean, got married to the guy and still gets the same thing?
If she
Even if
met,
it's not
nobody will
just
know who Korra is.
what is Justin at
That's
least?
that's fine. But I'm saying he is responsible for her having stability in America. He's the reason
But she
behind it.
worked for it. He worked hard. She worked
He
for it.
supported her.
She wasn't poor or begging. She had a career going for her.
But
She
let,
had a
He
let me
had.
even
career.
let me even
He.
She's
Let me
been
understand
tell
a
you
here.
this.
dancer and a
Let me
singer.
Let me tell you
understand.
this. He
Let me
helped. He
understand
helped.
here
He
from the
gave
point
her.
the case going on. Are we talking about citizenship and residency here? Or are you talking about Korra? Let me understand where Kay is speaking on, because the last time I checked, that wasn't what Justin was filing divorce for. He was filing divorce that he was tired of the marriage. He first of all said Korra cheated, only for it be that Korra cheated before they even got engaged and got married. That was when Korra cheated, and he was in the marriage cheating with a Brazilian girl. So which one do I want to understand which angle you're going for. Citizenship, anybody can get
I'm
citizenship, and you know
saying.
what I'm talking about.
I'm saying. I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm not talking about who cheated or whatever cheated. That's not my business. I'm saying without him, she wouldn't be in America, and that's a fact. I have a lot of friends who brought their wives from Nigeria or wherever. She left. That's a fact. Without him, she would not have a career in America right now. And that's a fact. I mean, come
But,
on now.
but even if she had gone to Nigeria, she would have met another person. I mean, in America, she had friends there. Remember, it's not as if she
Fine.
doesn't
But
know
here's the thing.
anyone in
Let me tell you
America.
this,
She
Spice.
had
Let me tell
people
you
in
this, Spice.
America.
Let me tell you this, Spice. If she come here to America undocumented, it will take years before she can even get. She will have to marry somebody and pay somebody to do her papers for her. It will be a lot of stress. I know people that are paying money just to get. Don't let me talk too much.
No,
But
no,
as
welcome,
she was
KBG.
married, she was married to a white guy, which was a big advantage for her. A doctor,
The guy wanted her. The guy
of course,
wanted
no
her.
problem with that.
The
But
guy
I'm
wanted
saying
her. And
because
I
of
mean,
him,
it's only right for him to
and
file for that. It's only right.
with
It's what is
Spice.
expected of a husband.
Exactly, Spice. And if it was Korra as the wife and Justin was the guy in Nigeria, I would say Korra was responsible for bringing him here. I would say Korra. I would say it was Korra because that's why he's successful. A lot of men, a lot of women that come from Nigeria to America, they're here because of their husband, and a lot of men that come from Nigeria because of their wives are here because of their wives. If people do not put these
Remember
things
that
in place,
Korra equally helped Justin Dean a lot financially while he was studying. Korra paid chunk of his tuition fee. So it's not
You see,
just Justin
I
that
don't
helped.
know that.
Korra equally assisted. Welcome. Thank you so much. Oh, you dropped off. The link is there, Queen. If you want to come back up, okay. Trending
Oh,
Gist is
don't want.
Octavia
Oh,
and
you
Korra.
don't
Good
want
to
the
see you,
smoke.
Queen.
Oh, you
Welcome.
ran away. Oh, you ran away. She don't want this.
No, no, she didn't run away. She dropped it to be a network.
I know. I'm
Look,
joking.
they
I'm
both
joking.
help each other. Welcome, Suzette, Alexander. Thank you so much for coming. They both help each other. Justin did help. I mean, this is what marriage is all about. You help me out, I help you out. I look at what do you need from me. There must be something what you need from me as a man before you approach me for marriage. You don't just come to me and then you want to marry me with liabilities and you see nothing, no prospect, nothing at all from me as a woman. You wouldn't want to be with a woman who has nothing to offer. Korra had something to offer Justin, which was why Justin saw prospect. He saw the future of Korra's career. He saw her future as a dancer, as a singer, and he held on to that. And he took advantage of that, and he got her pregnant.
I'm laughing at this lady trending just with Toria Korra. If an American guy go and toast her right now and say, "Let me bring you to America," she will drop everything that she's doing and come to America quick.
She is happily married with children and living in diaspora.
Please, please. There's nothing like living in America than to be living in that country over there.
Yeah, no, but seriously, even if it's not America, any other country, I mean, there are other countries where people love to go to. There are other beautiful countries free from American wahala. America get wahala.
I mean, yeah, we do, but a lot of people have come here. I know this couple that came, what's it called, about 5 years ago. Right now, they live in a big house. They both got good jobs. So you come here for opportunity. Yes. Opportunities here for you. Opportunities for your children.
Is it not this Katako house that they don't use brick? Is it not this Katako house? See, more than pathway for that in America. I don't even want any document from America. More than pathway that Katako house.
Spice. I'll send something so you and your husband can come here.
Okay, Trending Gist is here for you. Welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for jumping on the link. I appreciate you. Please, guys, if you're watching me, kindly hit the like button.
She's coming for me.
Of don't find trouble for Niger people. I don't learn to show you say Niger a country of 200 million people. First of all, I won't start with pidgin before I switch. It's okay if you don't understand pidgin, you're on a long thing. Finally, thank you very much for having me. Look, Kate, the truth is, it is not that serious. You understand? There's just something with this American people that lives in that country. There's something absolutely wrong with 99.9% living there. Like, what are you people even thinking about? Like, you live in a country where people just wake up, carry a gun. Like, almost everybody is mad.
Oh, so they don't shoot people in Nigeria? They don't shoot people in Nigeria?
My queen is in America. Wait, Trending Gist, my queen is in America. My queen is, please,
what is Trending Gist talking about?
That's why I said 99.9%. I didn't say 100% because I have family members there.
Okay, she's among the 1%.
Oh, okay.
You know, yeah. So,
they don't shoot people in Nigeria?
Some of these illnesses they have, even medical science have not been able to decipher. There's no name yet. That's why you see people waking up and picking up guns and going into school to delete young children. You see zombies on the road with come on man, give me a break. People want to go to a place where they can sleep and wake up in the morning. Okay, here we sleep with the doors open.
Oh no, you don't sleep with the doors open.
What country is that? I want to come over. What country is that?
Where?
I'm in Greece.
Oh,
Greece is Greece.
I want to leave Brazil already. What? I want to leave Brazil already.
Oh no.
Do you want to have that conversation? Should we talk about America? Please tell me what those people are doing there. In the land where the Indians got there first. Tell me where those other people appeared from.
All right, Shannon is going on to another topic.
Let's talk about the migration story or immigration story of America and all of that. The thing is this, we are talking about Korra Obidi. And Korra does not deserve whatever judgment people are passing on her, no matter how you look at it. She's a full-grown adult. She has every right to live her life the way it pleases her. Whoever
Of
that doesn't
course.
like her should do what? Turn off from her channel. You don't have to. You don't have to watch her. But being the God over her life, judging her, the last time I checked,
Has this lady ever been to America to do what in America? Whatever you
transferred.
want to know about America is in the news. There's nothing to
Yeah.
know about it. There's nothing
Hey,
interesting about that country where
Oyoyo,
people
can
have
I
heart
ask a
attack every
question?
day.
Yeah, go
Can't
ahead.
complain.
Oyoyo, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you a married woman?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so let's say Korra is homeless and she needs a place to stay. Would you let her stay with you for a week?
If I meet a homeless person, let
No,
me
I'm
not
talking
put
about Korra. Don't go off topic now. I
Okay,
said
let's
Korra.
say she's a homeless person the way she
Yes,
is, and I met her in a homeless shelter.
not shelter. She's just
Well,
homeless.
she's just homeless.
You know, yeah.
Okay, the
Would you let
first
her
thing is
stay with
that I will
your
not bring
family?
a stranger to my house, whether it's Korra or not Korra. So that
Okay.
is the starting point. If I want to help a stranger that is homeless, I have numbers to call or advise her this number to where to go to or places to go to. I can't
Okay.
take a stranger to my home. But if I know Korra and I met her the way she is, I will take her home. I put out something here that people don't get. I have in a community where we live, a young girl went to college and came back from school and told the mother that this is the gender I want to go for. The mother, till tomorrow, she still cries. But does that stop the love she has for her child? No. And not only was she going for that gender, the mother thought, okay, fine, maybe you just want to be dating your fellow women. The next thing, this girl went on full transition. If you see her now, she has full beard. She has gone everything. Full. If men are doing meat in our community, you see her dressed up like a man and come. No, let's stop this judgment. I hate it. Though these people judging Korra, all of them, they have one of those kind of individuals in their home. Your daughter will wake up tomorrow and tell you otherwise. Are you going to throw the daughter away because you used to be a girl, now you're a man? Korra's sin is because of what? The way she dresses. If you don't like it, mind your damn business. If you don't like it, people should stop this judgment. They are not God. They are not. Halima dresses very nice. And the society see her as a very hardworking woman. Apostle, we've been talking about, he wears the best of suits and the best of shoes and the best of ties. But look at the atrocity they were committing behind closed doors. All these people throwing stones at this girl. How is their own lives? Before you point your finger at somebody, 4 fingers are pointing at you. If we can go on being judges over our own lives, the world will be a better place. We will not see somebody, a 6-year-old child in Virginia, went to school with a gun and shot at his teacher. We will not see somebody going to school and fight 13 students. If we start taking judgment and become our own personal judge, reevaluate our lives and see how our life is. People should stop it.
Yeah.
What sin did this girl commit? In the course of this marriage, she never cheated with her husband, despite the fact that she's half-dressed. In the course of this marriage, she has never gotten drunk and they picked her up. She was not doing substance and she's into music. The only thing she did wrong.
You have a point. Never have we heard that Korra cheated. Korra was also, which is common with celebrities, especially our people who are even in diaspora. It's common with them. But despite the fame, the money,
well, they both cheated now. They both cheated on each other. They did.
No, Korra cheated before the marriage.
Before the marriage.
But they were in a relationship already.
I don't know how, maybe at that time she was still.
She was in Nigeria.
She was in Nigeria, but she was with him. Like if you met someone, you met someone.
It was a relationship, not marriage.
If the person she was in a relationship, be it online or whatnot, you're in a relationship. You're in a relationship. So if you know that you're doing something with someone and then you go and do something else, it is what it is. Both of them, they cheated on each other.
Sending this in a relationship, if you cheat, okay, you are not breaking any law. In relationship, you are not breaking any law. But in marriage, you can be sued for infidelity. But in relationship, you can't go and sue a man or a woman for infidelity.
You might not
They
be
are not
breaking
married
any
yet.
law,
What
but
if she
the
wants to
trust,
test
but
Ebola?
the trust,
What,
you know what it takes to build trust.
what if she wants to test another Ebola to be sure before she makes up her mind
Oh,
about
of
marriage?
course. Why not? Why not? Of course, you're allowed to test as many as you want before you finally take that oath, you know, in the sight of God and man. But I'm just saying that it is what it is. If you're doing it, you know, you have someone and you're testing, is still part of the, you know.
Justin cheated in marriage. Korra cheated before
Yeah, he
marriage.
did.
What different things?
There are different things, anyhow you
In
look
the
at it.
sight
They're
of
not the
God,
same
if you're
thing.
saying, if that's what you're saying now.
No,
Are
they
you
are
saying in the
different
sight of
things.
God because they've taken the oath now?
No, in which
In the
oath?
sight of
Because
God,
oath of
Of
marriage.
marriage now, I
Justin
mean marriage.
cheating was more than Korra's own. Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
go on, please.
So what I'm saying is here, before I step down, the way people go on judging this lady is totally wrong. The last time I checked, she's still an adult. Maybe that's her own choice. It's her lifestyle. People should please work with it and leave her alone. People should leave her alone, honestly.
Like I said from the beginning of this live stream, this is looking beyond Korra's skimpy dressing. This is looking beyond and trying to see where this woman, as a single mother now, as a divorcee, draws her strength. How she was able to conquer this whole thing with so. Do you know how many thousands are dragging Korra? Do you know the people that? Do you know the number of messages? I mean, the chats she receives. Maybe even some threats. When I go to her comment section, I see how men hold and tear her, including women. But in all this lady is just holding on strong, looking after her children, focusing on her career. It's been from one job to the other. And very soon, she will release her autobiography, which she has been working on. I mean, imagine doing all this, taking care of how many accounts? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, dancing, doing all that entertainment, traveling from one country to the other, yet still paying attention as a mother, holding on strong. Like, seriously, it is something everyone should admire. It is something every woman should admire, her kind of strength. Still very young, but we don't see her ranting on social media. Look, for instance, look at Tonto Dike when her marriage packed up. It's 40 minutes, man. Yeah. How many celebrities do we know that have come out to drag their men? Korra has not been dragging Justin like this.
He has
The
never,
way they
she
drag
never
their husband.
did. She never dragged Justin. She never spoke to anybody about what happened until their divorce was final. That was when Korra started talking. She never did. She respected whatever was remaining from that relationship. Probably her kids. It could be. She respected this man, but this man went ahead. He brought it online. He apologized. He said he meant it. He moved on. He kept on dragging this girl, calling her all manner of names that people, like Kay was saying, white folks call black women. So why wouldn't I defend my fellow black woman? Why wouldn't I? Do you think if Korra was to be of a different color, they would be dragging her? It would not be this much. It's simply
They would
because she's
admire
a
her
black woman.
strength.
So
They
people
would
should
admire her
just
strength.
understand it. That girl is stronger than people think. Yesterday, she was telling people with single mothers that were watching her some of the ways she escaped being depressed through this divorce. That divorce is the worst thing that could happen to anybody. That what she did was from video to video, live stream to live stream, keeping her brain engaged, keeping her mind engaged so that she doesn't think about the problem. And then writing her first book, she was doing that, writing the first book, she probably doing a lot of things at the same time. How many people can wake up from the bed when a man breaks their heart? How many
ordinary
women?
Relationship for yo-yo, they will go and drink sniper. Small relationship that if small breakfast they serve them, you see women deleting themselves. Not to talk about a woman in diaspora in a very expensive area with two children.
A black woman. Nah. Look at what how Justin described Cheta. If Justin had made a call to a popo in the US describing that guy like that, popo came to where Justin, they would draw gun on that guy and that is it. And we know the end of the story here. Yeah. Sometimes if my husband is leaving the house, so I hope you've prayed for me that God will bring me back home. That's how it is for some people. So let's just stop all this bickering and leave the poor girl alone to mind her business, to face her business. Nobody's paying her bills. Nobody, I've not seen them, all these people cussing her, sending her $1 million. You know what? I want you to be off internet for 6 months. I have a $1 million check to give you. Nobody. You're there castigating the person. You have nothing up to offer the person to even help. If you think you love her enough, that's why you want her to stop dressing that way, then hire a manager and let the manager promote her business and give her conditions.
Can we ever love her more than her father? Can we ever love her more than her family?
No, they don't love her, but they love hating on her. I just don't. I got really angry. I would have gone to do a live stream for K this morning, but I have other things I'm doing. I was so pissed when he said the white man saved her from Nigeria. How could you say that the white man?
I think that person was joking.
A white man that met her as
don't be angry. I think he was joking.
You met her in postgraduate study where she was doing a study, tuition being paid. Her parents were paying her bills, and then the white man saved her ass because of what? He filed for citizenship. What is even in the citizenship? You can get it if you want.
That's not even an argument now, Yo-Yo. If you want to, just money. The easiest way, not to marry an old person now. So don't even let that one get to you, because if she want a green card, marry old person, go buy the next day. Sharp, you get it. You delete. You start to live your life. So there's no sense in that comment. Don't even take it serious.
But people don't know this. There is path to citizenship in the US. You don't need to even marry anybody. You just come here and do a serious investment of some hundreds of thousands of dollars. They will give you citizenship residence.
Let's even not even go to that plenty money. With 15,000 now, I can look for one guy that will marry me. And I get my citizenship. Within 2 years, I can start working on my documentation. Now, $15,000. Everything is settled now. Wait,
yeah.
They do
it. Host, that one.
Okay. Okay.
So
it is possible. There are other ways.
There are other ways to get this thing. There are other ways. You can come here and do investment residency and you get your residency. How many people do I know that came here through that way? They did not even spend it. They just came here, did investments or whatever, filed in the document, and they got their residency. And they moved their family members. Not everybody in Nigeria is hungry, and people should stop looking at Nigeria that way. I'm not saying that what is going
on. They should first of all return all our money that they stole to hide in that their nation before anybody in America say anything. So me, there's nothing anybody in the US will say that will even make me angry. That's why I'm just telling you, no need to get angry, because if you know, you know. All our money that they stole and hid in the US, now I'm hearing the nonsense news that you're talking about. We're going to restrict visa from people in Nigeria so that they will know how to appreciate democracy. Democracy kill on a day, and I know what in the democracy. Nonsense. So there's nothing anybody from that country will say in the United States, come on, hide your face. You not get culture, you not get nothing. You want to talk. What did they talk? You go talk to people who get culture.
Nothing.
And then find their face where. Who them be?
So please,
I look like I can hear my girl's voice.
Yeah, the thing is this: people should be careful when they judge others. It is painful to hear somebody assuming the position of God to be the judge, jury, prosecutor, all at the same time, simply because the person doesn't dress the way you want a woman to dress.
No.
I gave an example yesterday when I was doing my live stream. My daughter came back from school that they did what? They did change their code of dressing in school only for the girls. A boy will wear the same tank top. The boy will be allowed in, but a girl will wear the same tank top, but you'll be sent home. Why didn't they change the code of dressing to suit everybody? If you don't want them to wear tank tops at school, say it's for everybody. But men will always have their way. When it comes to women, they want to tell you what to do, just like they want to tell you what to do with your own body as a woman. Even if you're dying with pregnancy, you're dying with pregnancy, you have to carry it to full term. They will always tell a woman, want to oppress a woman, you have to do it this way. That is what the system is. We talked about Roe versus Wade, that they overturned a law, a precedent that had been there for over 40 years. They overturned it because they want to control people doing that. I have to drop down.
Korra is changing the narrative for them. She's telling them, look, if you cannot stand this, go To hell,
I'm
if you can't stand
having
it.
a call from Nigeria, so I have to drop.
Okay, Wanyoma, thank you so much for this awesome contribution.
Oh yeah, you come walk
Young
down,
ladies
Roddy.
are
Had to
changing
talk
the
for Igbo
narrative.
language.
Trending G's, yes.
Yeah.
Women, look, young ladies are changing. Like before now,
True.
women are always afraid they want to always conform. But seriously, you cannot continue to dictate everything for a woman. You are not looking at her positive qualities. You're not looking at her strength. You're not looking at, you're just looking at her physical appearance. There is more to this woman. There is more. Justin, I believe right now is regretting everything. But you know now, men don't cry. He can't come out and say he's regretting everything. If he's given the opportunity now to turn back the hands of time, Justin will turn back the hands of time. He knows he has missed a rare gem.
He was really, you know, sometimes people just look at people and they feel like, because the kind of way that the media portrays Africa, mostly that America and the rest of it, they will only show you poor, hungry people. They will not show you those of our people that are driving the most expensive cars and all of that, giant houses, and all they live in all those mosquito apartments. Only their celebrities can afford big buildings. They would big houses, and then they, and then they start talking. Yeah. When you see somebody from Africa, you're running your mouth. Have you ever been to Africa? Do you know how they live their life? Is it this burger and unhealthy meal that the people eat, and the next thing you're getting all the kind of sicknesses? We're eating correct food from the farm, straight to, no chemicals, no spray, nothing. What the heck are people talking about? So why are they even stressing that Korra this one, Korra that one? Korra came from somewhere. Korra is a princess. All these people opening their mouth to talk. Who are they?
Trending gist. If you come to Brazil here, you watch my beach vlog that I uploaded the day before yesterday.
Yeah,
you saw the backyard there. This is, see, a young lady can walk out from that place on the street, go anywhere. Nobody, you will not even look. You don't even look. I think because it's normal thing. You see them with bra and something that looks like pants. They're walking on the street because the weather here is hot. You can't force, maybe me wear carry clothes cover, but the heat they finish me. The weather is hot. True. This is how they have been dressing. They live with their parents. You see young girls living with their parents. This is how they've been dressing. I may not be able to dress that way, but the truth is, it is not my culture. But I cannot come and tell them to cover up because it's not my culture. My culture is different from theirs. And where Korra is right now, Korra is in a place where this thing is allowed. It's nothing. It's not a sin. She's not breaking any law. And she has the backing of her family. She came from, and she's a princess. She is princess of, what is that, their kingdom, Biko? Princess of,
I don't even remember the name of yes, Korra is a princess. So people should cut the crap and stop dragging her. She wants to embrace her ethnicity, embrace her culture. Africans were not known to wear suits. So miss me with that nonsense and keep your suit to yourself. Okay, we're Africans. We have our culture and tradition. We wear animal skin. We tie fabric on our chest. We wear all these jewelries. Today, all of you wear cowries. Like, oh, it's a decoration. It's a bracelet. No, it's not a bracelet. It means something in Africa. So you people miss me with that. You don't know, go ask. Read some book. If you can't read, tell somebody to read to you. Get an audio book and listen to it and know what you know. Don't just start talking as if you're someone from a different planet.
Trending gist, if we even want to look at African culture, do you know that naturally our original culture, women don't even cover up much. It's just the
yeah, don't we see how women from South Africa that dance with their breasts outside?
They be talking nonsense. South Africa, not even only in South Africa, they dance shaking their nothing, and it's even here on YouTube. And they put on something very skimpy. If they bend, you go see everything. We're not waiting.
Even in Nigeria, we have a culture. We have a culture that when they are doing the virginity test, the women you see everything. So people should not try to say, she's skimpily dressed. That means you do not know anything about the continent. You don't. And you're talking about the country where we have 200 million people, the most populated black nation in the world. You think you know a thing about that country. You don't. If you ask people, where's Korra from? She's a Nigerian. What part of Nigeria is she from? You don't have a clue. So how do you know how the people from the part where Korra is from, how they dress?
It could be her culture. She's just westernizing it, like where she
adding all
came
these
from.
other
Maybe
things.
they dress that way. Because for her father and her sisters to not to see anything wrong with that means maybe while growing up, Korra is used to dressing this way. You trust our parents now. They're not going to think twice, even as an adult, to give you basketballs. If it's not something they are used to. You know what they will carry their left hand. Korra's father can leave Nigeria, come to LA there, Niakanti, Igbeti.
Of course.
But this is how this girl has been. Go back and look at Korra.
Even when you watch Korra's life, if you go to Facebook now and watch the life where when she was acknowledging that the court made that order and she was celebrating it. If you listen to what Korra said on that live stream, it's still on her page. People go watch and listen to what somebody's saying. When she said, thank God, she also thanked the gods of the land, and she mentioned different names. And she after thanking God, putting her hand up as a sign, she went on her knee and bowed down and nodded her head on the floor. These are things
the gods of the land,
exactly, people appreciate their ancestors and all of that. Who says you must worship the God of white people? Worship your own. You want to worship, let people worship the one they want to worship. Why judge somebody? You've chosen your path. Don't force somebody else to do what you're doing.
This is Korra's lifestyle, and I am looking beyond this young lady in her 20s doing all this. It amazes me. I don't know where she's drawing her strength from. She's not even thinking about the whole thing people are saying about her, all the trolling on social media, even the emotional trauma, the fact that Justin Dean wants sole custody. Do you know that if there's any little mistake, she can lose custody of these children? That is traumatizing on its own. The thought of ever losing these children, thought of making one single mistake that could make her lose custody of these children is enough to cause depression, is enough to weigh her down. But she kept her cool. While Justin was still talking, I never see Oyubo where they talk like Justin. Justin, if you're Oyubo, your mouth they run. Justin now Oyubo, but he mouth Justin, if you come Market Square, clap hand with Korra. You be Oyubo, calm down, do like Oyubo. Because you marry a Nigerian woman, you don't learn all our basketballs. You don't learn all our water. You don't learn all our way. Because he's married to an
our people sabi they quick to judge now. Now making Quran go quick, so our people and we get our mumu people that way there, they take side with person we no go ever take side with you. Common sense is not common.
Yeah, honestly, this woman should be admired. Single ladies, divorced ladies should look at this woman and say, if Korra, as young as she is, can face all these challenges and find her path in life, standing strong, I can do it. You don't have to remain. Do you know that there are some women that, let's assume that, like I said, I don't know what has transpired behind closed doors, but do you know that there are some women who would still stay with Justin just so that they'll be married to a white man and get everything they want? There are some ladies who know that this white man they are married to, they are seeing shaggy, but they will never leave. Korra faced it. Woman we just born Peking. How many months? How many days? 3 days. 3 days they serve her breakfast. Some women, 3 days they're still in the hospital. Tell me how many women have this strength? The Korra is the only woman I know whose husband served breakfast immediately after giving birth. She's the only woman I know. I am yet to see another woman whose husband served breakfast there while she's still bleeding, from delivery. Haba, they're not plenty. Let's give it up to Korra Obidi. I beg, look beyond that scanty dress. Look beyond that bikini. Look beyond that G-string. Look beyond her thighs. Look beyond her pekus that you are seeing. Look beyond the was. Look beyond his Korra station. Just look beyond her backside. Look beyond her boobs. Look beyond us and see a strong African woman. And appreciate, at least admire her for that. How many small quarrel won't go get for house like this? Somebody don't they break down, they get depression. Not to talk of going through all this. Do you know how many times this guy took her to court? The stress alone, especially in America there. She's a black woman. How many times he took her to court? Do you know how what she felt during this period? How she felt? It wasn't easy for her. At least Collins, Kay, admire her strength. It's not easy.
Collins don't run now. Red eye, come back. Oh. I go clear. Yes. Look, I said that. I beg my battery. I'll be in the comment section so I can plug my phone.
Okay, Queen. Thank you so much. You are awesome. You're amazing. God bless you. Thank you, Queen. That's trending gist with Octavia Korra, and she is doing amazing on her YouTube. You can go check her out. She is a model, or she used to be, at least in the runway all the time. You know, now she's into fitness. She's into a whole lot of other niches on YouTube. So please feel free to go check her out and see the awesome things she is doing on YouTube, okay? And also on Facebook, not just on YouTube. Trending gist with Octavia Korra. You're going to love this woman, trust me. You will love her. She's a woman that is well-rooted in African culture and tradition. That is one thing I admire about her so much. She's beautiful and tough. Come on. See, see. Shout out to Korra. Sorry, Spice. I am not looking. I am watching cartoons. You cannot be watching cartoons. You are looking here. You are looking here. Not the depression. Let's see this comment. I know the depression I did go through after delivery. Talk more of breakfast, my dear. She's really strong. K has run. K is gonna ran away. K, women won. It is women won. The men zero. America has body on the floor. Don't worry, I'm coming to plug those. I'm coming to pick up money in America. Okay, you said you're going to give us something to come over to America. Don't change your mind yet, too. But seriously speaking, there are a lot of young women out there who are too afraid to face their fear. They are too afraid to take that decision. They are too afraid to start all over. They are too afraid to find their path outside marriage. Divorce is not the end of the road. Being a single mother is not a plague. You can do it. Just believe in yourself. Just trust yourself. Believe in your abilities as a woman. Oh, Kay is back after watching cartoon. Good to have you back here.
I don't run away. I had a responsibility.
You guys really make this live stream very entertaining and fun. Thank you so much.
Hold on real quick. Hold on, Spice. Hold on. Hold on real quick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it's all entertainment. It's not personal. I wish the best for her. You know, my thing is she should just be more cautious because there's a lot of people watching her and people are quick to call police and social services and stuff like that. So she just got to be more careful. And I'm glad that she's not going to put the kids on social media anymore.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? You know?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So she just has to be strong. She lives in California. It's very expensive over there. If I was to advise Korra, I would advise Korra to, if she can find a way to move away from California, from Justin, because Justin is not going to stop. Okay, that's how they are. They're not going to stop. He's going to make sure that he makes her life a living hell. That's his plan. I see it in him. You know, so she needs to move. She needs to find somewhere far to go because he's not going to stop. He is not going to stop. He's going to keep coming. He's going to try to make her life a living hell. And that's what he's going to do. Yeah.
I appreciate this advice for Korra. That's our cute prince there. Hello, Bobby. Hello, baby. How are you? Yeah, that's very true. It's a good advice for Korra. But you know the legal battle is not over yet, so she can't
I
move
know
because of
she can move,
the children. They have shared custody. Justin still
of
has
course.
rights to see her, so she
And
can't
let me
leave
tell
the
you
state.
this. Let me tell you this. He is so lucky that he was able to get shared custody, because in most
Mm.
cases, especially if Justin was a black man or African man, most likely he would get like child support.
Yeah,
He is
you
so lucky
see.
to get shared custody, and he doesn't. I'm hearing something that he doesn't work or something like that. You know.
He's a doctor. He does what? Let me check what he does again. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, go on. I'm gonna find. Oh yeah, chiropractor. I don't know if you know that they're into is a performance therapy. They're into a healthcare profession that cares for
Hmm.
the patient's neuromuscular skeletal system. You
Hmm.
know, like the bones, the nerve, the muscles, the tender, the ligament. Like they help set all this. So that's what he's into.
Yes.
And right now, he's more on social media other than the professional job he had before Korra. You see,
Exactly.
because he's making more money on social media now using Korra's name.
And he's going to continue to do that. And his goal, and I'll tell you this, his goal is to get those kids, and he will not stop. He will not
Mm.
stop. He will find every single thing she's doing on social media, and he will use it against her in court. So Korra better get ready for a long term battle. This is not going to stop for her. I
This is
pray to
tough.
God that he doesn't try to delete her, because a person with that mindset, trust me, he is not going to
The,
stop.
the guy at first initially when this whole thing started, I was like, oh no, come on, Justin is calm, but when I started seeing Justin on live streams, the things he says, all the accusations against Korra, and none of these accusations could hold water. First of all, he said she cheated. Justin was in Brazil here, he cheated with a girl, with a Brazilian girl here. Korra never cheated, and even when Korra cheated before the marriage, Korra admitted it to him,
Mm.
told him the truth that, hey, I made a mistake. I'm sorry, I cheated on you. Korra opened up. See, Korra has a good heart. Korra has a good heart. The only thing I see about this girl is just her dressing. Other than that, Korra is a sweet soul. Korra is a sweet soul. And unfortunately, Korra can't live anywhere. She can't leave the country with the children. She
Of
can't.
course not. No, no, no. She can't.
She can't leave.
She can't
And
make. She
he's
can't
been
make
to
them.
court how many times?
Let me tell
It's
you.
either the last case he went to court and reported that when he started looking for sole custody, that June, the first daughter, was on live stream asking for food, that she's hungry, and Justin quickly went to the court,
Of
which was
course.
what
And
prompted the court to
and let
stop
me tell
both
you
of them.
this. Korra don't have to worry about what the husband is doing. She has to worry about what the doctors are going to say. She has to worry about what the school system is going to say, especially if they know that Justin's a white guy. So all the stacks are piled up on Korra. She has to walk with she has to walk on eggshells, because in this country, um, dealing with white folks, the system supports them, you are pretty much got your back against the wall. So
Do you know
what I would
she
tell,
paid him $50,000 settlement,
I
and
don't know that.
he's not satisfied with that?
I'm telling he is not going to stop. This is like a monster that is possessed. He is not going to stop. He's going to be calling the school saying, if you see anything with my kid, please call me. And if it's the white teachers or white social workers, they're going to be calling. So Korra has to walk on eggshells when it comes to those kids, how she goes to the school, how she communicate with the teachers, what she dressed, because they are watching every single thing. Because before you know it, they want to hand these kids over to the white father. White people
Yeah.
win in court. White people will beat you in court. But you have to walk with eggshells. She's a black woman. He's a white guy. In California, where they live, she she has all the stacks against her. Like it's
Against her.
Exactly. So in the real world, we're not talking about internet or how she dressed and all that. We're talking about in the court
In
system.
real
Every single
reality.
thing. Reality, absolutely. Every single thing will be watched. You'll be monitored like it's nothing. Like they might just well put cameras in their house. So that's why the social media thing, she gotta come on social media. Because I know it's her job, but every single thing they are looking at. And she's gonna be going back and forth to courts. And that's not healthy for the kids. It's not healthy for her. It's not healthy for an environment like that. That's why, a lot of people come against Korra because of those reasons.
I really feel sorry for her. She's still very young going through all this. I feel sorry for her.
It just teaches a lot of. They
But
always say,
I
"Oh, this night."
admire her despite that.
They always say Nigerian men are not good. Nigerian men are not good. Then they eventually they go get white guys and Asian guys, and this is what they face. I'm being
They
honest.
used it against her. They did use it. Mary Queen Longman, thank you so much. They did use it against her, like, oh, you don't like Nigerian guys. Now you've ended up with a white guy, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't know. She didn't know. She fell
Most
in
of them
love
don't.
with
Most
it.
of them don't know. They don't know that. They don't know. I guess they just saw the opportunity and they took on the opportunity. But hey, there's nothing wrong. That's why Nigerian men are the best. You know what I mean?
Ah,
Oh,
are you sure? K, Pastor K, Pastor K, are you
man.
sure about that?
Hey, Spice, for real. I need to stop listening to your show. I got work to do, and I'm on your show for an hour. This is not good. This is not healthy for me. I have all these contracts I got to fill out.
Run along because I'll be rounding up. Run along, but you have been so amazing, guys. Everyone watching, please check out K Business Podcast.
And
If you
one
want
thing,
to learn about investment and finance, I'll give him the platform to please speak about what he does on his YouTube channel. Please, K, before you leave, quickly.
Yeah. So just to let everybody know, don't take anything personal. Spice It Up channel is for us to spice it up, for more people to keep watching her. She's a good content creator. We need more people to support her. Don't just come here and just and talk. Donate with your money. She is doing a good job. So that's that clear. So anything that I say on here, don't look at it like is personal. I come here to joke, play, and antagonize you. I already paid my fine, so I can do that for today. So
he bragged his way out first. He did brag his way out first.
Absolutely, because I said I was going to be naughty today, and I was. And so my channel, I just talk about business and talk about government contracts, and for men to step up, different things men can do in their families. Life insurance. Make sure that you have something in place for your family, your wife, and your kids, because when you're gone, we don't want our wives to just be dependent on anybody. Because we don't want. It's the same situation that we're talking about. We want to make sure that we set
fathers,
exactly
responsible husbands.
Absolutely. So so everybody just be safe out there. Be cool. Spice channel is going to be the best. I want her to get to 10K. So please support this woman, not with just your comments, but with your likes and your money. That's what she needs. All right.
Thank you so much, K.
Thank you,
God bless you
Spice.
for your love and your support. Thank
Absolutely.
you, K Business Podcast. It's been
That's
awesome
me.
having you here tonight.
All right. Take care.
All right. Take care. Well, guys. Wow, this is where we'll draw the curtain on today's live stream. It's been entertaining. It's been educating. It's been mind blowing. Like, we've just had an awesome time here with this discussion on Korra Obidi and her strength as a young lady, as a single mother right now, and as a divorcee. It's not easy out there, trust me. But if you can look beyond that troubled water, if you can look beyond that mountain, if you can look beyond your fear, you too can do it. Look, she's not quitting. She's not dropping off certain things like, oh, this whole thing, they're too much for me. She is facing it. She is doing it single-handedly. You too can do it. Search within you, look within you, and draw out that strength. Find strength in your family, in your friends, in your loved ones, in your kids. Ask yourself, If anything should happen to you, what becomes of those children that you want to stay back for? What becomes of them? Life is going to go on. Life is going to move on. So what do? If you know it's not safe in there, get out there. If the heat is too hot in there, step out. Go live your life. Go fulfill your dreams. Go achieve, go conquer your world. Just like Korra Obidi, the beautiful dancer and a singer and an entertainer and all-rounder. So thank you so much, everyone. Do not forget to hit the like button in case you're just coming in or you're watching me. And if you're going to be replaying this live stream, thank you so much. Do know that I appreciate and I admire you. And do not forget to click the like, okay? Thank you so much for your time. Let's meet again tomorrow, same time on Love Night with Spice. Eat up with Tomadia. See you guys tomorrow. Good night. And I'll leave you with this music of mine, Peace of Mind. Remember, you can do it. You can do it. Tell yourself that. Look into the mirror and assure yourself that you can do it. All it needs is just to conquer your fear, and you find yourself soaring higher and higher. Good night, everyone. Leave you with this music, Peace of Mind. Bye. Thank you, Cornelius Oyoyo Wanyoma. Trending Gist with Octavia Korra. K Business Podcast, Mary Queen. Thank you, James Gippy. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Ikeme Funa. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. It's been entertaining. And we have Suzette. We have some other people here. D, thank you so much, Tanya. Thank you. I appreciate and admire every one of you here for your love and your support. God bless you, Victory. I appreciate you. Dalorine, Annie's Insight. Thank you. Tyra Motive, thank you so much. Yeah, Annie Dofi, thank you. Mary Quincy, I appreciate you. Herald of Mary, thank you. Gabriela, thank you so much. My amor, you're awesome. Would you talk show? God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Former. You all are amazing. Oh my God. God bless you, Sister Winnie. Good night, everyone. I'll leave you with this music. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. Okay, because D is dancing, I'm gonna dance. D, this is for you. Yes, I need you, yes, I want you. You're the only one for me. I'm coming home after the party. The world is stressing me out. You, cause I know you got it. And you're my company. Anytime I call you, you can turn up. And you always come through for me. Peace of mind. Let's go. What? That is for Korra. Please give me peace of mind. Please give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. You my problem. You my baby. Yeah. You give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. God bless you. Bye.